Hi there. I don't really know how to say this, so I'm going to say it as simply as I can. It's late September. It's been about 5 weeks since I was in town for that ceremony, and the alert happened. And when I got back to the farm, both Leo and Phoenix were gone. His truck is still here. His keys are still inside on the little table inside the front door, along with his cell phone, which, when I got home and saw it here, I can't actually log into his phone. It's locked because of Frontier security and security clearance, but I could see the notifications on the phone, and there was no notification of an alert. He never got that notification, I think. So he wasn't down in the shelter with Phoenix, which is where I expected to find them. He was just not here. And neither is Phoenix. I know I should have his parents come collect his truck or take it to them. I'm having trouble figuring out how to deal with this. I didn't even think I would make a video this month, but I figured you would all want to know. I didn't want to not leave you an update. I've done a bunch of farm work because the farm still needs to run, even if I'm unhappy. Heartbroken. Maddened by the mystery of it all. I planted this field. I planted it with barley, and I rolled it. I realized I don't have a lot of feed for the chickens, so I probably should not have taken all of the stuff that I harvested earlier this year over to the mill. So I need some more barley to grow. The other field of canola is coming along nicely. I rented this I rented this hoe to weed. I'm having trouble. This whole thing has thrown me off. I rented this hoe to weed that field over there, and I'm keeping it until my barley field starts to grow a little bit, because I think it's going to have some weeds too. So I'll keep it until next month and weed the barley field and then return it to the shop. I thought maybe I would tell you all about this situation. And then I did talk about planting some trees in the fall. Now, September, October is a really good time to plant trees, so I've got some trees waiting for me over at the shop, and let's drive over there and pick them up, and I'll plant some trees. Oh, yeah, Phoenix's doghouse. I can't stand seeing it empty. If he hadn't been outside on his own to begin with, maybe he would still be here. I thought, anyway, I got rid of his doghouse. I couldn't stand to look at it. I feel responsible. Even though, well, it doesn't matter. Let's hop in the truck and drive over to the shop and get those pellets. I'm angry too. Right now I'm sad, but I'm also angry. I think I'm going through all the stages of grief, honestly. Nothing else on my farm was bothered. My chickens? They're all fine. Cows? Cows are fine. There's no sign that any sort of predator was out here. Just a missing boyfriend and a missing dog. Frontier Security has been very quiet about the whole situation. And that's part of why I wanted to record a video. I'm kind of hoping to force some sort of public response. It's a weird situation because he works for them. I don't know how much they would say. And then I suspect it's to do with security clearances and stuff. But this is the other strange thing. You know this property here that I bought and then no longer owned after I was trying to flatten it to make space, and then that building went up? Yeah. Notice what's missing there? That building is gone. They took it down. The fence is still here. The security guard shed is still over there. But aside from this little patch of concrete here, which I think they had like a generator over at this end of the building, it's almost like there was never a building here at all. That happened sometime after the alert. I don't know exactly when. I haven't been going into the city very often. Why did they suddenly take that building down? That's strange, right? This is where the anger part comes in, because they're not telling me stuff that I should know about. I know there are security clearances, but like, Leo and I were really close. He had a key to my place. Our relationship was going very well. I feel like I have a right to know if they know something about his disappearance. Also, I guess, not very surprisingly, his parents are heartbroken too. Nelson has been really kind to me throughout all this. But Lisa, I think, blames me for his disappearance. If we weren't dating and he hadn't decided to go out there to set something up for celebrating my lottery winning, he wouldn't have been out there when the alert happened. And presumably he would still be around. And she blames me for that. And I kind of do too, so I can't even be mad at her. So Lisa's not talking to me, but Nelson is still trying to be a friend, which I appreciate. Okay, I hope I can have them load that planter onto the truck. Let me just move out of the way so there's a little room to work with here. I'll have to get this side lower down, but I've got a couple small saplings of trees here. I got two different types of trees, the American elm and the shagbark hickory. I'm not planning to do any foresting or anything. This is just to help the soil erosion out there and maybe make it a little nicer to look at. So I got some nice decorative trees. And I rented this planter, which I will return after I'm done. Should be able to fit all that on there. I'll stop this here. I'll go inside and let them know I'm here to pick this up, and maybe they can get Steve or somebody to load this on with their front end or the wheel loader. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, this is great. This just fits. Probably could get a third pallet of trees in here if I wanted to, but that planter takes up a lot of space. But everything's tied down. Let's head on back to the farm. So yeah, I am feeling a lot of complicated things around all of this. Lisa's right, you know, it is my fault that Leo was out there to begin with. But also, I was told they fixed the alerts, and now I would get alerts out there on my farm. And Leo was on my farm, and there was no notification of an alert. The last notification that was there was me messaging him. It makes me angry. And I'm angry that they won't talk to me about it. Does that mean the notifications aren't working at all? Out there, anyway? So I need some sort of backup system for me to find out when there's an alert? And why Leo and Phoenix? And why not any of the chickens or cows? Like, what? What's the point of the shelters? What are we sheltering from? If there's something, I mean, I described it to you when I found what I found on that property. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I say in these videos anymore. I won the lottery. It's done. I've got all the paperwork. I own the property and all the equipment outright. There's nothing they can do to me. I live out here. It's not like they can threaten to take away the protection of the city somehow. I'm already unprotected out here. I already lost my freaking boyfriend, my dog. What are they gonna do to me? Right. Okay. Well, when I saw what I saw, I described that to you. It was some massive skeleton of a creature I'd never even imagined, with some sort of exoskeleton, like almost like an insect, like a beetle or something, but not shaped like that at all. If whatever that was is some sort of predator, and it took Leo and Phoenix, or more than one of them took Leo and Phoenix, why would it not take any of my livestock? It would have had to be that targeted. I mean, maybe there were only one or two of them, and when they got Leo and Phoenix, they were satisfied and they just left. Yeah, I don't care if you're listening to me. Surveil me. What are you going to do to me? The chickens are right over there. They're pretty small, though. That creature was very large. Maybe it wouldn't even care about something the size of a chicken. The cows are a little further away. Maybe it never got to the cows? Well, that's one possibility. I guess the other is maybe it's intelligent and it targeted human. Maybe that's why my livestock are fine. Maybe this isn't a predatory I'm going to eat you thing. I always have trouble with this strap. It really bothers me. Maybe it wasn't that at all. Maybe it was I'm taking away the intelligent things. Oh gosh. I'm just thinking if we humans had captured something alien alive, we would be trying to understand it, running experiments on it. You don't think that's like a sentient alien that took Leo and is running experiments on him or something? That's awful. Somehow that's worse than the idea that some large predator came and ate him, which is horrific alone. But at least that would have been done. Like, maybe he's still out there somewhere. I keep looking in the direction of Old Town because I have this feeling. Alright, I'm sure that me trying to get this thing off of the truck is not going to be interesting to watch, and I'm probably going to mess things up, so I'm going to stop the video here for now, get this stuff set up, and maybe I'll bring you back in when I'm planting some trees. I can't believe this thought didn't even occur to me. I mean, I guess this is what talking out loud about it does. Okay, I'll bring you back in soon. Well, that actually went really smoothly, and now I kind of wish I had done it on camera, after all the times I've bungled using the telehandler to move stuff on and off that truck. But anyway, I got the planter off without incident, and got the trees loaded in, so I will go plant trees soon. But I realized I totally forgot to mention, my money has gone down quite a bit since I last recorded. And part of that was renting the equipment to plant the field and hoe it back there, but the other part of it was I picked this up. Eddie called me about this. It's a harvester for root crops like potatoes and sugar beets. So I was thinking, I think I mentioned before, I was thinking about making my own sugar so I could expand my productions to make some other types of food. Maybe make some cakes or something with the flour that I milled over at the mill and with the bakery that we set up there. So, since this came up used and I was thinking about getting into root crops, I bought it. It was a really good price. It needs some work. I've got it in the shop here. Rachel and I have been sort of working away at it when she has free time. Rachel and Jenny have been super supportive while I've been trying to process all this stuff. They've been out here a lot, like making sure I'm eating, sitting with me and just hanging out, watching TV or playing video games. Rachel's been helping me with the maintenance. Jenny's been reminding me about stuff I need to do for the shop. I don't know what I would be doing if she wasn't managing that shop for me. Everybody's sort of helping me keep this running while I'm falling apart a little bit. I can't tell you how much it matters to have good people around you. Alright, I'm thinking I'm going to put some trees over here by my house, because that might be nice. I have no idea how much space they're going to need, though. Which ones do I have in here right now? These are the American elm ones. I think... Oh, yeah. That's the really big one that I've got over next to the cow yard. So that's going to need a lot of space. Let me not put these too close together or too close to the house. I'll put one like over here somewhere. I'm going to drive through here with my equipment. I don't really want to make it in the way, but I don't know what... Maybe I want to put a building here in the future. Maybe this is not a good idea. I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. Make radical decisions. Maybe I'll put it a little closer to the house. Just in case. Alright, how does this work? Give me a minute to figure out how this works. I'll be back in just a second. I've got to take his truck back. It makes me sad every time I see it there. I don't know what to do with it, though. Okay, I've got these other trees loaded up. Let me put... Maybe I'll put one over next to my... where my, side-by-side is parked. My little utility vehicle here. That'd be nice. Is that gonna be too close to this? That's probably not too close. I'll move it a little bit, just in case. A little bit more in this direction. It's so hard to tell when they're so tiny. Oh, there we go. How much space they're gonna need when they're not tiny. I want to put more in that direction, but I don't want to cut myself off from building buildings here. Well, never mind. Do it anyway. Why not? I do drive up and down here with the truck, so let me not get too close. Probably should just make a driveway so I have a clear access path over here. Now that the grass has taken such a good route. Maybe I'll do that next month. Go ahead and put the rest of the trees back up at the other end there with the other... Oh shoot, don't run over the new sapling. Nah, I'm gonna put one here. Where did I put that American pine? This is the problem when they're tiny. I don't know where... or the elm, rather. I don't know where I put the elm tree. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I don't want to be too close. Yeah, this should be fine here. I'll put these two up at the other end. I didn't get too many. I don't really know how many I want to put around everywhere, and I haven't decided yet if I want to put more over by the cow yard, by the fields over there. I would like to... Honestly, I'll drive up there and show you in a minute. I have an idea, but I don't know how practical it is. Where is the row of trees I was just planting? These things are practically invisible. There they are. Okay. Yeah, alternate. Put this one in between. Where's the next one? Next one's right there. The last one's over here somewhere? I lost it again. Oh, there it is. Alright. Yeah, so that's probably fine. A fine place to put one of these, what kind of tree was this? Oh, shagbark hickory. Not too close there. Just making a mess now. That'll do, and maybe one up here between these two. Where's the other one? How far over did I go with that one? Last one's over there. So maybe like right here? Yeah. A little more forward here. Okay, that's the last of these little trees. Let's step out here, take a look. Nice, there we go. And over there. And over there. Okay, I don't think those will be too close together. Great. Well, now we can watch those grow. That'll be something to look forward to, I guess. Ah, yeah. Let me show you what I had in mind. I don't know what it's going to take to do this. I think I would need a lot more money than I have now. But more money should start coming in soon now that I've got the mill processing things into flour for me. And we've got bakery items going. I should check in with Javon and see how all that is going. I haven't really talked to him much. I've been focused on my own drama. He's been very understanding about it. I'm just going to drive up here because the neighbor said I could. What I would like to do... Let me get out of here. No, I'll stay in here. Probably a better view. I want to fill up. It's still a dream. It's a pipe dream. It's hard to have a dream right now. Because I'm sad about Leo, but you know what? Life goes on. I'm not going to forget him. Hopefully he'll show up again. Phoenix did. Phoenix wasn't taken by anything, though. It doesn't matter. I can't think about it right now. I still want to plant fields in all of these, all this empty space between my house and the city. That would be amazing. And really, the city is sort of providing some shelter from that side and that side. So if I could get some trees going maybe along the road here, between the road and the railroad tracks, and then along there, kind of where the edge of the city wall goes, up here to the road, kind of like a screen, then that would help with all the wind coming in from the direction of the agricultural co-op and the old town. And then get something going out here. Maybe have a whole forest going. Then that would protect this whole area from the wind that comes in across the endless emptiness out here. And maybe even from large creatures. But I don't know how much the property is over there, and I don't know how much it would cost to plant that many trees, and I still want to get more fields going because my main goal out here is to help feed the city. Keep you all going out there. So, I don't know. I don't know what the order of this is, but that's another thought I've been having as I was thinking about planting trees. Anyway, this is a lot of talking. I'm rambling a lot, and I don't even know what I wanted to tell you, except that Leo and Phoenix are gone. I'll get this taken back off camera. Maybe we'll just stop here for the month. No, alright, you know what? A little more about frontier security. The angry part. They won't talk to me about any of this, and I assume it's related to security clearance stuff. If there are aliens here somewhere and they know about it, they can't let me know about it or tell you about it, I guess, because I don't have a security clearance and neither do the rest of you. Unless you're Frontier Security watching this, in which case you know how I feel about you right now. So it kind of makes sense on one hand about them not talking about it, but Leo and I were really close. We were even talking about what it might have looked like if he moved in with me out here. We've had talks about what the future could have looked like, and I can't help but thinking, like, if we had been married instead of just dating, would they have told me anything else, or would they still be radio silent about this? And when I came out here and discovered his truck and his keys and his phone, and no him, and no Phoenix, I called Kendra, because she's the main person I know there. I know a few other people, but she's the person that I talk to most often besides Leo. And they sent a team out. Captain Sunak and his people went over this place. They took Leo's phone. Not a surprise. Probably had stuff I shouldn't have been privy to, and I don't mind that. It's okay. They looked around the property, I guess. I don't know if they were looking for tracks or what. I looked too. Hi, bees. I didn't see any signs of struggle or anything. Thank God. There were no blood splatters. Nothing that really showed me violence happened. But I also didn't see any tracks. And in the grass, maybe I wouldn't have seen it because now the grass has taken hold so well. Oh, hi, tree. Well, it's going to be nice to have a tree there, I think. You can see that out my dining room. That's nice. Maybe there shouldn't have been tracks in the grass, and that would be expected, but look, just driving the tractor across this dirt left these tracks. If anything went in and out of this dirt, there should have been tracks, right? I didn't see any. They wouldn't tell me if they found anything. But they went over every inch of this property with equipment and taking pictures. I know they're running their own investigation, as it should be. But why aren't they telling me about any of it? At least tell me they're having an investigation and they're trying to find him. I don't know if they've written him off. I don't know if they have some idea of what happened to him or no idea of what happened to him. I don't know if I'm ever going to get any closure about this. Like, it's been 5 weeks, and Leo is not a stray dog. If he had to run away to get away from something, he would have been back by now. You can see the city in every direction. So, if he left here on his own, he would have showed up again. Which means either he can't, it means he can't. It's hard to say whether he can't because he is being held somewhere, or if he can't because he's actually gone and not just taken. If I had some idea from Frontier Security about what even possible scenario I'm looking at that would give me something, some hope to cling on to, or some closure to understand that he's never coming back. But I'm in this annoying limbo. I don't know how long I can take this. Right. this is super depressing, and I try to be upbeat and positive in these videos, so I think I'm just going to stop talking now and see you all, or record for you all anyway, next month. Maybe I'll have some more information by the next time I talk to you. We'll find out.